Hello, hello. Welcome to IBalanceDesignsTarot. My name is Ricka. I am here to do Gemini's reading for 2026. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm really excited about what's in store for this year, 2026. You know, this year is the year of 2026. That in numerology equals to 10, 4 plus 6 is 10, and that's reduced to 1. So 1 is this year based upon numerology, okay? And it reminds me so much of the Magician card, right? I mean, honestly, the start of this year feels like the Fool. Like it's like a brand new journey, in the tarot, the Fool is the start of the journey, the Fool's journey, and it's at 0. So it feels like a brand new start at 0. Whatever was going on last year I truly feel that it was a preparation for this year, the year of 1, which is the Magician card in the tarot. And the Magician, once the Fool gets ready for its journey and he arrives to the Magician's there for all the tools that it's going to need. All the tools that the Fool is going to need for the journey, And so that's what we're up against, I believe, for this year. And it's really exciting. So I am really excited to do this reading for Gemini. Oh, Gemini, let me pick up your energy and we're going to go ahead and get started. So this reading is not a, date or time specific reading. I just trust that if you find this message and you relate to them at that time, then it's for you. If not, it could be later on in the year. Who knows, right? But, okay, there's something there. I have to do this. Oh, okay, Gemini, you're popping out like really, really fast already. Interesting. So far, I'm getting right into it, okay? We have the 3 of Cups, and you have the Page of Pentacles. This is really good. There could be someone, or, a group of you, maybe 3 of you, that have come together for something. And it's obviously celebration. It feels like collaboration. It may be new friends or new peeps, and the Page of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. It's like there's something that has to do with this group, with you and either 2 other people or a group. And you guys are working on your pentacles together in some capacity. The pentacles represent stability, financial gain. Oh gosh, let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, whatever this is, it's moving in fast. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to go ahead and pull the last 2. So these are flipping out like crazy. My goodness. The Queen of Swords and Temperance. Ooh, Gemini. Okay. And what do we have underneath the deck? The bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. We have the Tower. And we have the 9 of Pentacles and Justice. And the Magician. We just talked about the Magician. This is powerful. Okay. Based upon what I'm seeing at the bottom of the deck with the King of Swords and, the Tower that's underneath the King of Swords. So it feels to me that something happened either in 2025 or at the beginning of this year that was like a Tower moment. Like whatever was around you, it was time for that to go away. It was time for it to dissipate. It wasn't going to stay within your reality because it wasn't for you. It's like you learned from it. You had to gather what you needed from that and allow it to take its place and to crumble, pretty much. The Tower is not a scary card. It's basically the beginning of something new. And again, I mentioned about the Page of Pentacles. And there's a new group and there's a new pinnacle. So the 9 of Pentacles, it's showing me that from this situation that you've experienced with this King of Swords energy, meaning the King of Swords just cut this out. Like that's air, that's Gemini. So more than likely you're like, okay, that's enough of that. I'm moving on. And you've moved on from you know, the Three of Pentacles into the Nine of Pentacles, and there's justice for what you went through. And again, the Magician. So you are definitely at a new point in your life. If this resonates with you, it's for you. It may not resonate with you now. It could be later on in the year. But if this resonates for you right now, and the Emperor is sitting underneath this is very strong energy. Very strong. Very, very strong. So knowing and understanding that, the three of Cups and the Hierophant. We're going to have to clarify these just to be sure. I don't want to make any assumptions yet because I want to understand. I need more information, please. More information. Clarify already the Three of Cups and the Hierophant. So I'm feeling now and picking up that the Three of Cups in some sort of way had to do with this tower, with the tower moment. So this could have been a group or three people or yourself and two others that there was a situation that you had to leave. Like you there's no way. It could have been like, you know, a three-party situation, you and another person, and then, you know, someone else on the sideline that this person was seeing that you had to find out. Like something had to do with a three-party situation. And it really took strength for you. Like you have absolutely moved away because look, the Knight of Swords is showing me that. The Queen of Swords is showing me that. You know, the Hierophant was there for you. Like a guide. Like either it's your own intuition or it's a spiritual guide or your divine source of choice. But whatever this is, it was actually calling in this situation for you to gather the strength to overcome it and for you to be able to reach yourself, take yourself from the tower into the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever you've been working on, whatever has excited you last year, especially last year, it's time for you to bring that into this year too. Because this is where you're going to, I mean, and you're at the beginning stage of it, but you have it. You're gaining the pentacles that you need for that. Interesting. So I want to clarify the strength card with this, just to be sure. Let's see. Okay, we've got two cards that came out. Yes, look. It's what I said. So, you know, you go from the Three of Cups. I mean, whatever you experienced with this situation, it was a beautiful thing. It was, you know, initially it started out really well, but then something happened, you know, with the tower. Something, it had to go away. And, you know, through your strength, through your ability to see beyond, you know, the turmoil or the situation that you endured, you know, you were able to come out of that. And you come out of that with the strength, and you have the Ten of Cups. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Cups, whoever you were dealing with before, has turned, and this is going to morph into maybe three people now or two other people that you are collaborating with to get to your Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely. You know, because the Hierophant is here. It's been guiding you. It took you from this Three of Cups again to the Tower in order for you to be able to receive what you deserve, what is for you, what is for you. There's a lot of air in this reading too. We've got the swords here. Okay, this is good. I like it. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck again, you know, the toxicity. You know, it was a toxic situation. Look, that you moved away from. So I have no doubt that this is resonating for some of you, but this is very specific. Yeah, and then you have healing with the Empress. Yeah. So let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, that one fell out. Oh, look. Look. Oh, my goodness. How beautiful. Yes. So you went. You definitely. That tower moment, it's over. It's over. This is the 10. You know, this is where, you know, at the end of all of it, you are like, I'm done. You know, now I can see clearly now. And it's within this idea, this Page of Pentacle and the Queen of Swords energy. These two energies. This is what you're looking, this is what you're doing. It's almost like this is like this is what you're looking at. You're looking at all of this. You're looking at out into the horizon for your new beginning, your new pinnacle that you're going to start. This pinnacle is the beginning of all the other pinnacles that come to you. Definitely. That's gorgeous. Okay, I want to understand how the Ten of Swords is connecting with the Queen of Swords. How is the Ten of Swords connecting with the Queen? Oh my goodness. All of this air energy too. How is the Queen of Swords connected to... Ooh. Okay, this one flipped on its own, so we're going to take that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So look, you've got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. So that's air energy as well. That is like the whole idea of all the ideas, all the thoughts, all the feelings, all of everything. Whatever happened in this situation here has allowed you to clear your mind, clear your feelings, your emotion, you know, and strive for this 10 of Cups. You're working on this pinnacle with someone else or even on your own. But it feels like there's going to be 2 other people that you'll be working with. But then this ace is the beginning of all of that. Your ideas, your thoughts. This is where this pinnacle is coming in. This is the offering. And then you have the Queen. Like the Queen and the Knight. It's almost like the Knight is a messenger for the King. And you know, back in the day, it was more than likely for the King. You know, not the Queen. But the Queen is sitting here too for you. You know, the Knight is coming, is giving you, bringing you the messages. The Queen is helping you to understand what they are and to move with them. To take those ideas, to take the pinnacles and the thoughts and the, you know, information that you're receiving under your own sign, Gemini, air. You know, air signs are very intellectual and they're also very in tune with what is happening around them. Definitely, always. Okay? So you're receiving all of this and that you've got the energy behind you is the Queen. And then this one came out too. So yeah, this is you moving away. Yeah, this is definitely clarification that what we spoke to about this Tower moment is that you know, this is you coming out of this 9 of Swords energy. That you were definitely feeling this. And it was really difficult. You know, you had to decide, you had to make decisions on whether or not you were going to stay in that situation, or even if you knew that you had to get out of it, how are you going to do that? And you have done that. You did that. You did that. Yeah. And with you doing that, you have the Knight of Cups at the end of the deck, at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Hierophant. My goodness. So there could, listen, for 2026, there could be new love coming in. And it may have happened towards the end of last year for you. Absolutely. But I see that for you. Yes. You know? And the Knight. So it could be a water sign. It could be an earth sign. It could be a combination of both. But you have the Sun here, so there's good things that are coming for you with that. And the Hierophant, that's how you arrive there, is within that energy. Look. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles at the end of the deck. So you have gone from the 8, and I believe the 9 was in here. Yes, to the 9. Okay? So you're definitely working on something that's going to work out for you. Wow, Gemini, this is beautiful. This is a gorgeous reading so far. Just know that even if you're still lingering in this energy, you could be. I mean, it's possible that you are, you know, or that this just happened. If that's the case, trust and know that that's not going to be long-lived at all. It isn't. You're Gemini is way too intelligent to, you know, hold on to things that are just not working for them. I mean, and you're air. I mean, you can't. I mean, you know, air is air. Air moves around. I mean, you cannot, you know, contain air, you know. Okay, so let's look at the Knight of Swords and the Temperance. Let's look at that. Because this Temperance is healing. Now that I see this Knight of Swords here, the Temperance is healing. It truly is. And you do. You have guides here, spiritual guides. It could be, your divine source of choice, whatever it is that you believe in. It could be your own intuition, but there is definitely an energy around you that is protecting you. There's no question about that. Yes. And it wants you to feel at the same time. This is water, and it wants you to be grounded with the earth at the same time. So to feel and to be grounded. Her feet, one foot is on the ground, and the other one's in the water. It's like it's alchemy or something. I don't know why I'm saying that. It feels like that. Okay. All right. So Knight of Swords and Temperance. Knight of Swords and the Temperance. Ooh, goodness. Gosh. Okay. So we've got the Page of Wands. Beautiful. I mean, fast energy. This is the swords moving in quickly. You can see him. He is not playing around. He's like, okay, let's go get your pinnacle. Let's go and find this thing. This is your gem. This is what's going to keep you and get you going. This is it right here. This one idea, this one thing that's going to unfold and unravel into so many things for you. Opportunities, new ideas, Ace of Swords, new knowing of something that is going to be like, whoa, wow. And I'm telling you right now, I just saw something. I'm going to put this down so that you can see that. But what I'm noticing now is that it's through this heartache. Okay. It's through this heartache that you are able to find your solutions. Something happens when this happens to you, because look at the white. So you have the crows, and then there's one that's like the angel of the crows above you, and the crows that were crowding you with your overthinking and worry. But that's released through the Ace of Swords. Wow. That's gorgeous. And the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is moving fast. This is fast communication. All right. Yep. So this is it again. Just what we just talked about. You're moving away from that. Yeah, you're moving away from that energy. You have justice here. Yeah. So whatever you went through, it was meant. It was obviously, I trust in that anyway, that things that we have to go through are of purpose. It's there to help us, even though it's painful. It could be painful at the time. It's important that we embrace, the situation and thank the ones that were in our lives that caused, a part of the issue. It's like you don't want to put the blame on one person, but sometimes it's just that way. Sometimes you've done really nothing wrong and that person was not okay for you. It was not a good match for you. And you decided that it was time for you to move on. And with that energy of you moving on, all of these other things have happened. And that's what I'm speaking to when I say, here's the 8 of Cups. You're leaving it behind. You had to go out into the horizon. This one is when, in the original, tarot, the guy is leaving. He's going to the mountaintop. He's going into hermit mode. Because all of the stuff that happened, it's just too much. You see how this and this, they're, together. So it's like after this 9 of Swords, you're going into that energy, and the Page of Wands and the Temperance at the bottom. I'm sorry, the original clarifying card for the Knight of Swords. Wow, this is so good. So good. And I just want to finish off with the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yes, there's something that's coming in for you. I believe that if you're here now, you're not really ready to offer, ready to accept it. You're still kind of looking at those cups, the 3, but you're going to receive it. You're going to take it. Yeah. And the confusion, all that stuff is gone. Yeah. And again, there could be someone new coming into your life that's moving in pretty quickly. Yeah. Yeah. This is a beautiful reading, Gemini. I hope that this resonated for some of you. And if it did, please let me know. I want to know. I think it's so interesting, these readings so far for 2026. And please like it, share it, comment, of course. And if you have any questions, you can add them to the comments and I will get to them as soon as I can. But thank you so much for being here. And I look forward to working with you again soon for this year, 2026. All right. Take care. Bye.